happy Monday morning to you. We did get some rain this weekend, which was, of course, some good news for us. But the rest of this week does look to be pretty dry overall, and that summer heat expected to continue. So hopefully we will see improvements to the drought monitor, but I don't think that's, of course, going to come immediately here soon because we are expecting a pretty dry week ahead of us. But here's how things look this morning as you step out. It's beautiful for us here in western and central Indiana. No clouds to talk about, but you are noticing those clouds out to the west. You actually got a stationary front that's helping keep the clouds and the rain to our west of Illinois. But I will say we are going to be dry and warm, that is for sure. So if we had some clouds, I think that would help limit temperatures a little bit, but that's not the case here for us today. But what is warming us up is, of course, it's still this area of high pressure. You have that high pressure in the upper atmosphere, and this is still the Omega block. It is a little weird shape, and now the Omega block now kind of on its side compared to how you would write it on a straight line, but still got the Omega block in place. So that means we are still dealing with the heat here in our area, and that is, of course, evident already this morning. We got temperatures in the 60s. That's about 10 degrees above average for us typically this time of year. 63 here in Lafayette. A few spots in the 50s, getting us a bit closer to average, but 58 in Rensselaer. That's the coolest spot on the map this morning. And as you get throughout today, it is still going to be warm. So if you're again headed out to the bus stop soon, you're going to want to wear the short sleeves because you will regret being completely bundled up if you are at the moment, because temperatures will eventually warm up to the upper 80s with plenty of sunshine. A few spots could be getting close to that 90-degree mark, and this is how today plays out. No clouds to talk about whatsoever, so it's a gorgeous day. And by lunchtime, this should be in those upper 70s, 78 here in Lafayette, 77 in Morocco, and then you get to 4 or 5 o'clock, temperatures close to the upper, to the low 90s. You got a few spots still staying in the mid 80s, but it is, of course, just going to be warm and sunny throughout today. Then temperatures start to cool off to the 60s into the overnight hours. But you notice the rest of this week, we are going to be on the warmer side still. Mid to upper 80s for the highs going into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, though, we are in the mid 80s, confidently in the mid 80s. And what the difference is we're actually going to see that high pressure starting to break down. So that Omega block not necessarily going to be sitting over us anymore. So we could be getting a actually cold front starting to push in, bringing us a chance of rain going into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which of course is going to be good news, just considering how dry things are with the moderate drought stretching between Peru, Logansport, Monticello, Flora, and just north of Kokomo. So when you look at that full forecast, you are looking at that chance of rain coming this weekend with some cooler temperatures. Could see those low 80s by Saturday and Sunday, but mid to upper 80s for the rest of this work week.